Journey, words of faith, hope, and love for the journey of life and the journey of faith, a podcast from Nelson Avenue Community Church. And this morning, I want to bring something to you, something that I've been really taken by the last number of weeks. But I begin just by asking the question, what's the role of the pastor? If a pastor like me has something on their mind, something that they are kind of getting passionate about, interested in, what's my role in terms of bringing that forward? And I'm trying more and more, not just as a pastor, but as a person, to say my role is not so much to tell people what to do or tell people do this or do that, although I have to recognize sometimes my default leans in that direction. But I'm trying more to suggest or encourage, or I think this could be something useful for you or for us in the journey of life. And I begin by saying that because I want to suggest something to us for our spiritual lives, for spiritual growth, but also in this season when a lot of us are at home. Maybe we're watching a lot of Netflix, a lot of YouTube. I've come across this TV series called The Chosen. It's a multi-season TV series based on the life of Jesus. I just started watching it a few weeks ago. You can get the app for your phone. So far, one season is out, 8 episodes, looking at the life of Jesus from the Gospels. The series takes some liberties, as any series or movie about Jesus does, take some liberties with the story, but I'm finding the series very compelling. And I want to encourage you to watch an episode or two, see what you think. If you do, let me know what you think or your response to the episodes. I'm suggesting this because I love the vision of The Chosen. It's a crowd-funded project, and they're trying to get this really as a movement of people supporting it so that everyone around the world can watch these episodes for free and hear and see the story of Jesus. I'm also encouraging us to watch this because I think it's fairly well done. It's also, as a pastor and as a Christian believer, it's about the story of the Bible, the story of Jesus, the heart of the Christian faith. But I'm also encouraging it because this story connects. It's connecting with my heart and where I am in my spiritual life, and I think it will connect with you as well. Now, just one example where it connected with me, I was watching the other day a short piece from the episode. You can watch it on YouTube. It's Jesus healing a man who was paralyzed. And the story of the Bible, and you see it on the episode, people, friends of this man who's paralyzed, bring him to Jesus. They can't get in to the house where Jesus is in because there's a crowd around the house. So they go on the roof of the house and they lower the man through a hole in the roof, and they lower him right to Jesus. And then Jesus looks up through the hole in the roof and sees one of the man's friends and says to this woman, "Your faith is beautiful." Which I can't actually find that phrase exactly like that in the Bible. So we might say, well, that's not in the Bible, that's not quite right. But I find that phrase, "your faith is beautiful," I actually find Jesus saying that, not exactly those words, but he's always looking for beautiful faith in the lives of those around him. And constantly for his disciples and for others, he's longing and inviting this faith. So when I heard the actor playing Jesus say that to this person in the story, "your faith is beautiful," I thought, that's what the gospel is getting at. That's what the story of Jesus is getting at. Jesus looking for faith that is true, authentic, but that's beautiful. So I want to encourage you, if you have time and energy, to start watching. And if you do, let me know what you think. Start watching the first season of The Chosen.